Gemini, hey, how are you? How are you guys doing? It's Lisa. I'm here to do October's general monthly reading for 2022. Oops. It's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. Take what does, leave what doesn't. You know the drill. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you enjoy it and you'll come back to see me again. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe. And for those of you who've been here before, I really do appreciate the support. It means a lot. Let's see what we could tell Gemini for October 2022. Oh, we got the Eight of Swords. And the Three of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. The Empress. And the Ten of Coins. The Seven of Wands. The Eight of Cups. Knight of Wands. And the Two of Pentacles. All right, so kind of all there. All right. Okay. That's what my husband's like, you need to make it smaller so they can all see it, because I'm just kind of like spreading them out too far. There's a little editorial hint. All right. So starting out, I have the Eight of Swords. Now this is how you're feeling right now. It's about feeling stuck in whatever situation it is. I don't know if this could be at work, this could be in a relationship, it could be in your own mind. It could just be something that you're, for whatever reason, feeling like you can't get out of it. Because in the traditional deck, to Rider-Waite, she's actually sitting there, she's got her blindfold on, you can see the swords around her. There's spaces between them, but she can't see that because she's blindfolded. So it's almost like, okay, I wouldn't move either, right? And so for whatever that, it's almost like you have to, you have to feel your way out of it. And, you know, maybe whatever the situation is, you're like, think about it, figure out how you're going to work around it. Let's see. And then we got this Three of Pentacles. And this is all about teamwork, cooperation. Maybe you even want to collaborate with somebody. You know, it could be at work. It doesn't have to be, though. It could be in, you know, your home life, social life. But just basically you want to be able to get people on the same team. So that's the theme of the month. So I don't know if that is connected to you being stuck or if it's a total separate situation. And as we go, we'll see if we can figure it out. Because now your goal actually is this Ace of Cups. And this is like about love and new relationships, compassion, creativity. And you have a lot of feelings that you want to put out there. You have a lot of emotions going on. You may be looking for a new relationship. You may, you know, it doesn't have to be romantic either. It could be platonic. Or you might be in one. You might have a close friend like that. Or it's, you know, and you want to like re-amp it. Like, you know, amp it up a little bit. Now this Empress energy. She's all about nurturing and helping something grow. But for whatever reason, this is like an obstacle to you. Now, I don't know why, but we'll have to figure that out. But right with this Ace of Cups and this Empress, maybe what you want to build right now is not in the best time for you right now. And so it's like, you know, maybe, not that you can't ever, it's just right now it's not the best. And hopefully we'll have some answers. Now we got this Ten of Coins. Now this is an accomplishment. This to me says you, all right, you're confident, you're, healthy financially. And it could be like material things too, like just in your home life, in your social groups. Maybe you have people that you want to teach family values. You want to leave a legacy. Like you're trying to make a path of what people are going to remember you for. And I feel like you're accomplishing that. So now the Seven of Wands, and this is about having some kind of issue where you have to defend yourself, your opinions, your ideas, your thoughts, what's going on. And in this situation right here, saying that you need to avoid that. Like it's saying it's not time for you right now to go out and pick a subject and have to defend on it. Like, I don't know if you're having the Three of Pentacles, if it has something to do with that. And so is it saying to you not to fight too hard for your position, not fight too hard for your idea or your opinion? But it's whatever the situation is, they're saying avoid it now. And again, with you had to overcome the Empress feeling, and that's like almost like you're all right. Where you want to nurture something, you want to grow something, you want to make something bigger, stronger, but just pull back a little bit. Well, this is saying avoid completely, and I'm sure if it comes up again, maybe when we clarify, we'll find out. But right now, they're saying, yeah, don't. Maybe there's enough things to deal with right now. You don't need to, go putting out your views on things and how you would do things and making your opinions known to everybody. Now this Eight of Cups. This is something you put a lot of time and effort into, a lot of energy, feelings, emotions, but for whatever reason, it's not working anymore. It's not doing good for you. So, and again, I don't know what relationship this is, or if it's a relationship at all. It could just be something like, a creative project that you absolutely love. Could be a job that you're pretty much, like that's your thing, and for whatever reason, it's not working right now. And I'm seeing this Ace of Cups, this Eight of Cups, and this Empress, and that feels like it's connected somehow. So whatever this is, maybe that's why it's saying you got to overcome this feeling of needing to grow it because it's not working for you as it is. Now this Knight of Wands, this could be a person. This could be somebody, male or female. It could be, there's somebody, them, they're action oriented, they're ambitious. They're successful. You work with them, you're in your family, but this is somebody that you kind of open up to, ask them about things. They're always there if you need them. And then we got this Two of Pentacles. Now this is, whoever this represents to you, they're always there for advice and encouragement, but they're always juggling something. Maybe they're very busy. Maybe they have home, family, job, and a plethora of other activities that they're involved in. But they're still available if you needed advice on something. So you have this Knight of Wands energy that, that they're there for support for you. But I don't know if these are the same people in your life. But that's what, they're there, okay. All right, let's go with this Eight of Swords. Let's see if we can find out. The Eight of Cups again. And the King of Swords. Now that makes sense. All right, so you're feeling stuck. You're feeling like you couldn't get out of something, you weren't sure how to go. But apparently you did. You found a way to walk away. Now I don't know if this is a person that you're walking away from. Is this person representing, again, male or female? It doesn't matter if they are in your life in a social capacity, in work capacity. I can't feel that, but if it resonates with you, you know who that is, and you need to walk away. It was kind of like, because you walked away up there too. So it's just kind of like you were stuck and it wasn't working for you, and you needed to walk away from it. I got the Hermit and Eight of Swords again. Oh, excuse me. Now with this one, it feels like you wanted to get the collaboration, the teamwork, and have things going on, but you were stuck in this Eight of Swords feeling. And I think what you needed to do was go inside, think about it, use your intuition, think long and hard and deep, and that's what got you out of the Eight of Swords. So again, with this person, I don't know. They're very strong. They're very firm, fair, kind of like law and order type person. I always think of them as like the judge or a lawyer type person. It doesn't have to be, but that's how they come across. So maybe in this aspect, where you were dealing with them, that's maybe how you saw them. I just feel like you needed to go within and figure out a way to get out of that. Now that could have been turning down a project. That could have been, just telling them your plate's full, couldn't do it, or whatever it might have been. Or it could have been a relationship. And again, romantic or platonic. I don't know what kind it would have been. But now you got this Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Okay. All right, so these, to me, these can be people around you. Maybe that's who you wanted to get into, friendly relationships with or romantic relationships with, like whoever these represent to you. But I feel like and again, male or female, that doesn't matter. But I feel like they're definitely in your life, and you wanted to kind of build different relationships with them, or a stronger relationship with them. One of them could be representing you too, but for whatever reason, you had to overcome something because you were feeling left out. You were feeling left out of a situation. And this Page of Swords. So whatever was going on, you were trying to maybe talk to them differently. You were trying to, see if you can kind of wiggle your way within it. Like if that was a part of a group, like, if this was like a book club or some other kind of club. Like I feel like this was people that, you wanted to get into the group with. And, you were kind of going, like you wanted to find new ways to, just things that you wanted to know, you wanted to learn things, different ways to, communicate, but they were kind of icing you out. And that's why you had to overcome this feeling of wanting to grow this relationship, because they didn't make you feel very welcome. So what about this Ten of Pentacles? Okay, King of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles, that kind of, now that makes sense to me as far as an accomplishment for you, because you didn't want to nurture that relationship because they were not worth your time, basically. I feel like they were catty. Whoever these is, you like that one? Whoever this is, they're catty. They weren't worth it. You weren't a member of their club before, so they weren't bothering with you now. But I think with the Ten of Pentacles comes out as an accomplishment because you already have everything you need. And your home life, your social group, whatever it is, you already have, like, the wishes coming true. You already feel comforted and loved and like where you belong. This King of Wands could be your energy, male or female. It's just somebody who's very courageous and confident and independent. They could be the person that you have this Nine of Cups with. But it's what your Nine of Cups is. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. Doesn't have to be, it could be platonic. But you have what you need, so you didn't need them. So what about the Seven of Wands? What's the Seven of Wands here for? Oops. The Hierophant and the Knight of Wands. I feel like you might have went and kind of, because the Hierophant's all about things that are traditional and routine and kind of inside the box thinking. And you have this Knight of Wands energy. They're, very ambitious and action oriented. Now this could be somebody maybe somebody that, or it could be you, but somebody who's almost with you and saying, yeah, you don't want to go defending. That Seven of Wands came up. You don't want to go defending. You don't need to, and I think it was because of those people. But, we'll try this out. Maybe it's a spiritual situation. Maybe it's something that you can kind of feel good about. So, I'm sorry, that's my dog. Yeah, so this might be, maybe somebody, kind of like with the King of Wands. So this might be the same energies, just sometimes a little bit more mature than other times. And maybe this time they're just like, hey, let's have fun, forget them, and let's do something more, up your alley. What about this Eight of Cups? It's the Five of Cups. All right, so whatever the situation was that you had to walk away from because it wasn't working for you, there was sadness to it. I mean, you felt some sorrow with the Five of Cups. I mean, it's not something that, it's not easy. It's not easy to give up something. It's not easy to, walk away from it and be like, okay, well, never mind, never look back. You're going to look back. But you got to always remember that all is not lost. I mean, you still had two cups here. You still have things in your life that are worth it. And I feel like there might be family involved. Maybe it's like old friends, something that you had from the past. Or just might be your family and how you were brought up. Just kind of like, whereas, if it's not working for you, kind of just smile and get glad. Because, it just doesn't work for you anymore, so there's no point in lingering on it. Okay, here, I have to say it. My dad used to say his big thing was, what does it say? I wash my hands, I close the book. And that was it. You're done. Smile and get glad. Don't sit in it. All right, let's see. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. What are we going to do with the Knight of Wands? All right, the Knight of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles. So this is all, you've got opportunities coming. Maybe you're looking for, I was thinking these are little students. Maybe you're looking into skill development. This might be something that you're doing over here with the Hierophant. But you got the Knight of Pentacles too. So whatever the situation is, they're very hardworking, they're routine and conservative, and they're productive. And that's the ones that, you have them for support. So these might be people in your environment, people that male or female, that doesn't matter. And just that you still have opportunities coming out to you. And even with the Knight of Pentacles, if it's just representing what you're going to be bringing in, It might be a little slower because they're grounded, they're sturdy, they don't, they're not fast. But it will, if you are trying to grow something, it will come. It just might take a little bit longer. And the 5 of Swords and the Lovers. I feel like with this, Lovers is, it could be a relationship, it doesn't feel like a relationship though. Lovers is a choice that you're making that's actually going to have consequences, but it might be consequences of a choice that you make. So if it was the walking away with this person, or if it was hanging out with the Hierophant and this Knight of Wands person, whatever the consequences of it, they'll be there. We have to accept our consequences, and it might not necessarily bad. It's just, and I feel like with this one is almost like you're going to win. Now, it doesn't matter. See, the thing is, you can win at all costs, and that's awesome, but is it really worth that? So even if you know that, you can make everything here work for you, is it going to be worth the consequence of that choice? Very deep. Okay. Interesting. All right, Gemini. Let's pull an Oracle card. I am not speaking. Pull Oracle card. If this resonates with you, if you want, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, write me a comment. I'd love to hear it. Let's see. Bring love into the situation. Okay. New moon in Aquarius. And let's see. Oh. And fear. And rest. I'll read the fear one because I never did. Oops. Rest is essential for all beings. This card symbolizes the need for a little extra downtime to recharge. And the fear one, well, we know what that is. It's just kind of a This card is a call to summon the courage to face your fears, while honoring them at the same time. Moments like these are often the most definitive in life. They act as the greatest teachers and catalysts for positive change. What is it that's holding you back? Why are you afraid? Sitting with these questions will help you tap into your power and greatest potential. Okay then. All right, guys. So if you enjoyed the reading, if you can give me a thumbs up, subscribe, write me a comment, and I will be seeing you in a couple weeks. Take care.